COVID-19 Stories by Share residents, staff, and board.
Share offers residences for independent adults over age 55 in the village of Ridgewood, New Jersey. When the pandemic of 2020 occurred, we learned that the virus seemed to spread easier in places with communal living. In addition, senior citizens were especially vulnerable. With these facts came the threatening reality that our residents were in danger. The Board of Trustees and staff went into action with policies and procedures. The residents embraced the new normal, and together we weathered the storm.
My name is Gwen, and I'm the president at Share. During the lonely and frightening times of the pandemic, residents living at Share were never alone and never without. Stronger as a group than we would have been alone. Neighbors, professionals, officials, and volunteers looked after us while we looked out for each other. We isolated in rooms, we wore masks, we cleaned and pitched in, and learned that we do better when we're together.
A poem for Share. Share Board of Trustees on Zoom they met with a persistent message. Please do not fret. The elderly are at risk. We hear your cries. We'll move ahead slowly and always be wise. Keep visitors outside. The house will be clean. Remember to be kind. Please do not be mean. CDC guidelines and New Jersey State. New policies, new rules. What else is at stake? Keep distance. Wear gloves. Keep masks on for sure. We'll need to work hard for what else is in store. Be safe. Get vaccinated. There is more to discover. Be mindful. Be kind. For what else to uncover? News filled with shortages and numbers. Essential workers with pride. We'll be positive and rise too. Moving story time outside. Watch careful. Be cautious. Be kind to each other. We are one. We know how. We'll get through it together. Life is precious. No need to shout. The pandemic has taught us we can just live without. There is no task too big or too small. We'll get through this together for once and for all. Notes from our residents. Thank you for the gift of life. From Fran Tugdarian. We owe a debt of gratitude to our co-directors, Roberta and Kathleen, for keeping us safe and ensuring our well-being during the pandemic. Thank you. From resident Claudia Botts.
From our resident Millie Madonna, I am so grateful for the help I get. Kathleen and Roberta kept us safe from any exposure to COVID. From our resident Cynthia James Farrisier. Our resident Claudia Sisenko says, everyone is very nice here at Share.
Thoughts from Prospect resident Maureen Doyle. I got to read a lot more, watched way too much TV, but had time to really find out about myself. I called my family and friends day and night. I knew they would be home. Here at Share House, we were kept very comfortable and well fed. Not being able to see my family or friends was tough, but we managed to get through this horrible time. So thank you all for the hard work you have done for all of us. P.S. I love naps. Share gives thanks to residents, family members, volunteers, and supporters for helping us throughout the pandemic and for keeping everyone safe.